This video is to show the working that was in the image above for uncertainty calculations. So what we're doing is we're using the formula V equals U plus AT. But to make it a bit more interesting, I wrote it as A equals V minus U over T so that we get a division. Now, we know the value for V and U and T, so we could just plug them in, 11, 3, and 10.4, and get an answer. But I caution you not to do that because we don't know how the uncertainty is going to affect our results unless we go step by step through the order of operations. So the first operation we need to do is the V minus U because it's in the numerator, so it's in a bracket. So we have V minus U equals 11.0 plus or minus 0.5, and we're subtracting 3.0 plus or minus 0.5. Now, 11 minus 3 is certainly 8. You're going to want to put 8.0, but don't, because if you look ahead, 0.5 and 0.5 is 1, so we get plus or minus 1 for the uncertainty. I can't put 1.0 because that would be lying to the reader, saying that I know that the tens place is a 0, and I certainly don't because the uncertainty is in the ones place. I can't put 8.0 either because, again, that's a lie. It would say that I know that the tenths place is a 0, and I don't know that. I only know the ones place is an 8. So 8 plus or minus 1 is the best we can do. Now, going back to the acceleration, the numerator now is 8 plus or minus 1, and the denominator is our t. So from our data, that's 10.4 plus or minus 0.3. Now, to get the main value for the acceleration, it's quite straightforward. We can just do 8 divided by 10.4, which is equal to 0.8. I only get one sig fig because of the 8 in the numerator. Now, the uncertainty, we're going to use fractional uncertainties because the operation we're doing is division. So 1 over 8 for the numerator, because I'm uncertain of 1 out of the 8 units. For the denominator, we're uncertain of 0.3 out of the 10.4. If you add those together, that'll get you your total fractional uncertainty. But you don't actually have to add them together like by doing arithmetic or using your calculator or anything, because we're going to multiply the result by our 0.8. Now we can do that all at once in the calculator, and that'll give us 0.1, which is all we need. That gives us our final answer, A equals 0.8 plus or minus 0.1, and the units, of course, are meters per second squared for acceleration.